Have you seen this image? Or this one? What about this clip? And this cry? Did you hear it? How did you feel their pain? And what critical decision did you make? To boycott? To take up the cause? These aren't just fleeting emotions. This is digital empathy. But what does that really mean? And how is it reshaping the destiny of the Ummah? 6,040 million people swim in a single digital expanse. Among them are 348 million Arab users, a demographic mass that consumes digital content at rates far exceeding global averages. They aren't just casual consumers. They are an invisible army of conscience. They possess the power to forge trends and to steer global public opinion, provided their compasses are aligned. So, what unites these millions across screens, worlds apart? Digital emotional contagion. Smart algorithms that transcend geography, consuming emotions and fueling their spread through sharp, piercing text and imagery. Here, the mirror neurons in your brain activate. You mimic the victim's suffering instantly, subconsciously. Your pulse quickens, your muscles tense, your palms sweat. The screen transforms into a biological conduit, transporting human pain from the depth of a catastrophe and planting it firmly in your heart. But what comes after the feeling? How does empathy turn into action? And what do the victims gain from this solidarity? After months of genocide and systematic starvation in Gaza, global rage reached a breaking point. At that moment, feelings were no longer just passing empathy. They transformed into tangible actions and cross-border pressures. From crushing economic blows to boycotts that shook the foundations of global corporations. In 2024, Starbucks lost $11 billion and closed 400 stores. McDonald's bowed to the storm, acknowledging massive losses in Arab and Islamic markets, losses exceeding $7 billion. And in the depths of the blue digital space, a battle of wills rages on. Digital restrictions delete over 90% of content supporting the Palestinian cause, while more than 200 journalists have been martyred for bringing the living truth to the global conscience.
And all I say is, you can't now say, I support Palestine action. That's an illegal offence. You can't say, I support Palestine action with all my heart. You can get arrested and sent to prison for 14 years for doing that.
Truths disappear from screens. Thousands of accounts disappear. It seemed as if there was no space left for a voice supporting Palestine. But the density of Arab engagement is breaking the algorithms. The oversight board is forced to retreat. It ends the ban on the word martyr and allows the slogan, "From the river to the sea." But what if the scene drags on? What if the screaming continues? Here, digital solidarity begins to fade. The momentum erodes. The spotlight shifts. Then, where is the way out? It requires a shift from instantaneous interaction to sustainable, structural investment. Independent archiving and documentation platforms. Technology that bridges the gap between empathy and tangible solutions on the ground. An alternative digital economy that raises financial inclusion and achieves true sovereignty. Electronic committees and programmed bots are active in dismantling our psyche. There is no armor but fortification. A critical technological awareness that filters truth from falsehood. A proactive cultural narrative that pierces through lies. Yet the most important question remains. If our collective conscience has won the battle of empathy, will it win the battle of identity? And if millions of posts have succeeded in awakening our emotions, what have we truly achieved on the ground? Is the screen alone enough to champion the causes of our Ummah?